Hey y'all, what's up? I'm back. I've been wanting to come back with this one, but a lot's been going on. This is not the update to the 21 day challenge. This is not it. Because I had to restart mine in the middle of the thing because I messed up and I really want to do 21 days straight of what I want to do. I'm still not telling y'all until I drop the video. But I hope that y'all did it. I hope somebody completed it. I hope like it helped somebody. I hope, excuse my little stain. I just bust a nice plate down and I got the itis and I said before I knock out, before I get in the shower, then knock out, let me drop this video because it's just been on my mind for like the last week or so. But yeah, congrats to whoever finished the 21 days. I'm gonna get back on it. Well, I already started. I just restarted like in the middle. Like I had to do a restart. But anyway, so this video is going to be about. Hold on. Whew. I don't care what nobody say. I know y'all be like, don't drink no soda. That ginger ale be hitting. Um. That ginger ale be hitting. But yeah, so anyway, back to what I was saying. This video is like, do you, so I can pose it as a question, or yeah, I think I like posing it as a question because I'm just a question type person. So I feel like, do you find yourself staying in places, relationships, friendships, situationships, jobs, homes, cars? Do you find yourself staying in these things that you don't like? Like, and why is that? Like, do y'all ever question it? And I was just like going about my day, going about my life, and I just noticed how like a lot of parents are forcing their children to do exactly what grown people are doing now, and they can't figure out how to get out of it. You forcing your kids to do stuff they don't like. You forcing them to be around people they don't want to be around. You telling them, oh, you got to get used to this, or you got to get used to this. You got to learn how to deal with this, you know. And I feel like that's totally backwards. I feel like it's supposed to be, you supposed to be teaching your children, and we should have been taught, don't stay where you uncomfortable. Don't get used to mistreatment. You shouldn't have to get used to it. It's not supposed to be that way. If you feel some type of way, leave. Period. Job, house, car, relationship, friendship, store. I don't care where you ever you at. So, for real. So, I'm getting tired. Let me sit up. Hold on. So, yeah, I feel like that's why a lot of us stay in things that we don't want to be in. And we just sitting there dealing with it because we've been taught to just sit in things and deal with things that we don't want to do. And we've been set here and taught how to feel comfortable in uncomfortableness, if you get what I'm saying. Like, that's what we've been taught, to how to feel comfortable in uncomfortableness. And we so used to it because it's been happening since we was a kid. Had to go to school. I know I was that kid. Like, I did not want to go to school. It was not for me. Not at all. That's why when I got older, I was skipping classes. But anyway, I'm not promoting that though. If you're in school, do not skip classes. But I feel like that's where it starts from. Like, don't teach your kids that backward stuff. Like, stop being that way too. Like, I know it's not gonna happen overnight where you feel like, you're not gonna just leave your job because you got bills to pay and who's gonna help you with your bills. I understand that. You know what I'm saying? You married to somebody you don't want to get married. You gotta go through the whole divorce process. I understand these things. Like, is the reality of the situation. But work on getting out of it. Stop sitting there like you don't got no hope, like you don't got no choices, like you don't have no options. It's more than one man or woman in the world. It's more than one job in the world. It's hella car lots, different stores you can choose if you don't like the one where you at. You don't like the family you in? Go make another family. But just don't start nothing. Just don't start nothing. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, start filling out them applications. Get out of that job that you don't like. Why are you there? Like, I feel like we was never taught put your peace in your security safe, and not like security like physical, but like your mental, your emotional well-being. Like, just to put that first. Like, if those needs aren't being met wherever you're at, you need to go. Instead of telling people, oh, well, gotta put up with it. You just gotta deal with it. No, you don't. Don't feel like you have to do it. Listen, we all out here, nobody got no guns to our heads. Nobody has no guns to our heads making us stay at that job. Nobody got a gun to your head making you shop at that store. Nobody got a gun to your head making you drive the car you driving or living in the neighborhood you living in. You know what I'm saying? And instead of this where it's about to hit. People would rather complain and stay in the same situation versus doing the work to get out of the situation and play victim like they have to be here. Oh, I can't. I hate this job. I gotta stay here because I gotta pay my bills. But they're not looking for another job because they're lazy. They don't want to fill out the applications. So they just gonna stay where they don't want to be at because they don't want to put in the work. Like, cause I understand we got that like embedded in us, how we just used to staying in situations we don't like because maybe that's how you was raised, or whatever the case may be. But okay, you're grown now. Can make your own decisions. Can do what you want. We all got free will. Why aren't you doing what you want? Why aren't you doing what you want? Ask yourself that. If you over the age of 18, why am I not doing what I want? Why am I doing more things I don't want to do versus things I want to do? That's backwards. This is not what we is here for. This is not life. Wake up. Wake up. And just like the 21-day video, just take it step by step. Take it day by day. But work towards getting to what you want. You know what I'm saying? Just work towards it. Do something. Don't complain if you ain't gonna do nothing about it. You know what? I don't like this job, so I'm gonna go find another job. That's suitable. But I don't like this job, and I'm just gonna sit here and stay there. No, that's not good. That's not good. It's not good. You're not happy. You're not gonna be happy because you're not doing what you want to do. Happiness is doing what you want to do. It's your life, so do what you want to do. Especially if you're grown. Like, yes, take care of your responsibilities. And if you got kids, sometimes it's even harder to do what you want to do. But that's more sacrifices you just got to make if you want to be happy. Now, you can choose not to be happy and be like, you know what? I'm just going to live my life and take care of these kids. And I'm never going to do nothing I want because I'm just going to take care of these kids because now I'm a mom or now I'm a dad and that's all I gotta do and I can't do anything else. But it's just your laziness. It's just like when people be saying you got the same 24 hours in a day. You don't got enough time. Is that you don't make time for it. Just be real with yourself. If you be real with yourself, you'll get more results. And say, you know what? I want a new job. I gotta start working on filling out these applications. Like I'm tired today, but like tomorrow I'm gonna get on it. Like I'm at this job because I ain't fill out no more applications. Be real with yourself. Because if you never real with yourself and you stand in that mindset of I'm stuck here, you gonna be stuck there. Like, are you getting it? Are you getting it? Especially parents, because I saw this video, like, like statistics and stuff like that, like um, what breeds like a successful child. Like if your child is going to be successful, like if it's a high chance that your child is going to be successful, and I'm not knocking dads, I'm not knocking y'all. Fathers are important. We need y'all because I had my dad, and I don't know how life would be if I didn't have my dad. You know what I'm saying? So, not saying nothing against fathers, but the statistics show that children that grow up with a happy mother are more likely to succeed. Not a happy two parents together, not a happy dad, but a happy mom. So if you're a mom and you're watching this video, if you really keep saying you doing this for your kids and you're putting yourself on a back burner time and time again, and you're not doing nothing for yourself, you're not doing that for your kids, because your kids need you to be happy for, if you want them to be successful, if you want them to be happiness. You're the first example. If you're not happy, how the hell your kids gonna be happy? They don't even know what happiness look like. So wake up. Wake up. We got this. We can do it. It's not going to happen overnight, but we can do it. We got this. You know what I'm saying? Take it step by step. But just ask yourself every day, like, am I doing what I want to do? Am I doing more things I don't want to do versus the things I want to do? And try to get that seesaw on the other end. Like, try to get it on the part where is you're doing more things you want to do versus you don't want to do. You may start off with like 80 things that you don't want to do and like 20 things that you want to do. But you can like teeter it. You can get there. But you have to work on it because it's your life, your choices. Again, nobody is making you guys do this. Nobody is making nobody do nothing. You could say the government trying to make you do it. They still not making you do nothing. You could say your job making you do it. They not making you do it. You could say the cops trying to make you do something. They not making you do nothing. Because at the end of the day, nobody's, even if your life is threatened, you still can say no. I mean, you might lose your life, but you don't have to do it. You still can be like, nah, I'm not. Like, I'm not. I'm not going. I'm not going for it. You still have that choice. You have free will. Take advantage of it. Okay? Please, do it. Do it. If you don't do it for yourself, do it for me. Do it for your children. If you can't get the courage to do it for you, try to put something else in that place to make you want to do it. The saying is, if you have a why, you can get anything done. The how will come about long as you know why you're doing it. If you have a why, just like you gotta go get that money for your kids. This is the why. I gotta get this bread. I gotta feed my children. The how, you don't care how that happened. It's gonna happen, but figure out what you want to do. Figure out what makes you happy, and figure out yourself And, you know, don't be mad at your parents if this did trigger, because you might think back at your childhood and be like, dang, I really was put in all situations in my life that not by choice, because when you're a child, you really don't have a choice. You do, depending on your parents, because some parents don't give you a choice. So, don't be going cursing your mama and daddy out after this video because, you stuck at that job, or you stuck in a relationship, or you just stuck in places or stuck around people you don't want to be around because they made you do that as a kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, give them grace. They probably went through the same thing with their parents. I know in my situation, when I was growing up, you gotta go wherever your mom go. Like, what you talking about? Your mom going, you gotta go. You know what I'm saying? Like, some parents you might have spoke up to some parents like, oh, mom, I'm scared to go. And, maybe your parents are like, okay, then I won't take you. My child don't want to go, I'm not taking them. Some parents is like, you ain't got no choice. This where we going. So you know what I'm saying? And you just got used to being in uncomfortable situations, and it just followed you all your life, and every situation you in is uncomfortable because you just used to sitting. You're comfortable sitting in uncomfortable situations. And it's not cool. It's not cool. It's not cool. And remember, don't teach your kids this. Listen to your children. Do not be teaching them how to deal with stuff they don't like. We're not supposed to learn how to deal with stuff we don't like. How do that sound? You better learn how to deal with this. What? Why do I have to learn how to deal with somebody hurt my feelings? Why do I have to learn how to deal with being in fear? Why do I have to learn about negative things? Like, why do I have to learn how to deal with stuff like that? That you shouldn't have to. Teach your kids no. Walk away from uncomfortable situations. If something making you uncomfortable, y'all quick to tell y'all children, don't be going with no strangers. If somebody doing this, somebody doing that. But y'all be the main one putting y'all kids in uncomfortable situations. Let's speak about it. Okay? And we're all grown children now because we was children at one time. But, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So stop that. Stop that. The next time your child speaks up and say they don't want to do something, hold a space for them and listen. Even if you don't do it, just listen. Just listen and hear them out. And even if you still make them go, at least talk to them, explain to them. Listen, right now, understand you might not want to go, but you have to. I'm making you. It's not right, because you should not have to be in a situation that you're uncomfortable in. But I'm going to be here with you. I'm going to hold your hand through it. We in this thing together. And I'm going to try my best not to put you in situations like this, since you told me that it makes you feel that way. That's not hard. But it is hard for some of them parents that y'all just a parent, and y'all just think y'all just rule over somebody, and y'all just got this. I don't gotta explain nothing to nobody. I said you going, you gonna go. Don't be like that. Be happy, and so your kids can be happy, especially the moms and dads too. Kids need to see happy dads too. But I'm just saying that's what the statistics show. Don't say. I'm just saying. I didn't make it up. I ain't do the numbers. I didn't do the study. I'm just relaying it to y'all. Y'all can look it up. Y'all can do that on your own. But okay. All right, y'all. I'm done. I think that helped me wake up a little bit talking to y'all, because I was like, I was about to roll back. I was about to be clocked out. But I still got some stuff I gotta do. I'm tired. I have to do it. I don't want to do it. Look at me. You see? Prime example. You see? Prime example. But you know what? I'm going to do it because it's not for me. I'm doing something for somebody else. And that makes me happy. So, in reality, I'm doing something that makes me happy. Because me doing something for someone else is making me happy. So even though I don't want to do it, I'm doing it because I know it's going to make them happy and that's going to make me happy. So it all works out. But I will be back after my 21 days. Still going to drop my update video. Then I will tell y'all what I chose for my 21 days. I know I'm like keeping it a secret, but it's really not a big secret because everybody's is different and it's like, I feel like I got a burp. Everybody's is different and it could be a simple thing, but I just don't want to tell nobody mine until the time. So don't be like, oh, she had us waiting just to tell us that that's what she chose. Like, don't be like that. Don't do me like that. But okay. All right. Today is Sunday. Happy Sunday. If you went to church, hope the word is good. Comment down what your sermon was about. Um, what was the message about? I always ask my dad that because he go to church. I don't go to church, so he go to church. But just even if you're not a believer or a church goer, you could still take something from the message. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be so close minded. So, comment below, like, share, and subscribe, and I will return.